think I came to Atlanta and not gon' rap, nigga. I'm in the kitchen with Yayo, he make it slap, nigga. You niggas ain't got no motion and that's a fact, nigga. I drop a few more, I'm blowing, I'm like Iraq, nigga. Whipped up the sack, retired quarterback, nigga. She off the track, can't work her if she flat, nigga. I need her with an apple bottom like a Mac, nigga. 020 moving, I ain't talking about a pack, nigga.
What up? What up? What up? Gringo gang, it's your boy Aaron Amigo back at you with yet another video, man. And today we got a deep one again. You know, I've been hitting y'all with the deep topics lately. You know, we thinking about music, we thinking about life. You know, we gotta incorporate it all together. Make sure that we are educating ourselves on this entire musical movement as a whole and everything that it encompasses. And, you know, any video that I do for you guys, I'm trying to spread a message, trying to put you on some game that I believe you might want to, you know, be privy to. So that's what we're gonna do in this video, Gringo gang. We have the old Kanye in the building. Y'all see it. Y'all see the lip. Y'all see the jaw. Y'all see all the water weight. And we got the old Kanye in the building. Y'all always say y'all want the old Kanye, right? Y'all miss the old Kanye. Where he at? Well, I done brought the old Kanye back for y'all in this video. And this is one of those old vault clips, lost files. For you guys who don't know, there was some homies of his who used to always kick it with him, and they decided to follow him around and record his life for a set amount of years and whatnot. And they ended up releasing all of that footage in a Kanye movie like a year or two ago or something like that, for all of y'all who know. So this seems like it could be some footage that came from that, but I grabbed this off somebody on YouTube. So shout out to whoever that was who posted this for the clip. But in this one, thought it was deep, Gringo gang, for all of the aspiring artists out there. One thing we all look forward to are awards, accomplishments, milestones, certificates, plaques, all of those things, trophies, whatever. And in the music game and film and things like that, we have some world-renowned awards, you know, the Grammys, the Emmys, the Tonys, the Oscars, all that good stuff. Now, Gringo gang, we all dream of reaching that epitome, being recognized as one of those artists who reach one of those awards, who qualifies to get one of those awards. The Pulitzer Prize as well, like Kendrick got recently. We all fantasize about reaching these levels, whether or not everyone gets there or not. And that begs the question, Gringo gang. Excuse me. Get a sip of water. That begs the question, Gringo gang. How important are these tokens of recognition going to be to you? How important are these awards and these trophies and these plaques to you? And what are you going to be willing to give up, sacrifice, to go through in order to get to the level to where you can reach levels where you can win these prestigious awards. Well, we all know Ye, formerly known as Kanye, we all know he has won several of these awards. And let's go back in time and see how his road to glory affected him at times, how it had him feeling, what he was going through mentally. I think we got a good summary of that in this little short clip that I got for you. Only about a minute long. So let's see what Ye has to say. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Gringo Gang. And make sure you stay tuned in because it's gonna be gems. It's real gems in this little clip right here. Let's get it.
Shit, I think behind here somewhere and shit. Like, we got some plaques and shit that did something on this little Kim joint.
Okay. So first off, I want y'all to just peep that right before this clip begins, Ye is showing the camera person his studio setup and, you know, the keyboard he uses, the drum machine, all that little stuff like that. And then they started talking about plaques and awards and stuff. He was like, oh, yeah, I got a couple plaques over here. So this is how we got to this point. So if you look, he got luggage and boxes. And he got the plaques just sitting in the corner with his extra storage. Now, me, I'm a previous U-Haul employee, a very recent previous U-Haul employee. Wherever you see U-Haul boxes, that means that's stuff that people ain't paying no attention to. They not using. They got it put up somewhere and it probably won't be seen again for the next 5 years. That's usually what that means. So the first one he pulled out is a Lil' Kim plaque. These ain't no just, City of Chicago Music Awards or Apollo competition. No, he pulling out big name heavy hitters and he just got them thrown in the corner. So Gringo Gang, he already got the Rockefeller chain on. So he already has seen a level of success. He got Lil' Kim plaques. So, he's not just a nobody Kanye at this point. He is on and popping Ye at this point. And he got his plaques thrown in the corner. So what does that tell us about how much those awards that we strive for really do for artists? I don't know, Gringo Gang. I just wanted to pose that question. Something to think about. Let's keep it going.
Moxie joint. This can't be live. This is my first plaque, Jermaine Appreciate.
I'm talking about listen to the names and the collaborations he's just throwing out so cavalier and slamming the plaques down damn near, like throwing them back in the sink like dishes. That's how he just tossing the things around. Most people will have all them plaques on the wall in an extra case behind glass. Like Ye got them juts on the floor like old Jordans. He ain't that lets you know how much those plaques and awards and recognitions become meaningless after a while. And secondly, what level of accomplishments he was making at that point to be throwing that type of stuff around. Because just one hit, he was far from a one-hit wonder when it comes to Ye. And he's far from that now. So yeah, he's still putting out a #1 album. So he was more than over the initial lovey-dovey period with those awards. He's long past that with music industry awards at this point in time. So I thought it was quite interesting, when we see award shows every year and artists, including Kanye, to this day, plotting and scheming and renting out entire stadiums and camps and flying people out all over the place to make the most powerful project that they can possibly make, and hoping that they get the recognition that they deserve. And when they don't get the recognition they deserve, they make statements on social media about the award ceremonies and associations and about being blackballed and who's doing this and what's not fair. So when you see that continue to go on, but behind the scenes, you see an artist of this magnitude just tossing the plaques and stuff around, it just makes you wonder, like, are they that valuable? And if we look at it like that, if we treat them the way Kanye treats them after so many years, they can be that valuable. And is the opportunity to get those
Gringo gang, man. What's going on, man? Hey, so look, man, real quick. I wasn't even gonna entertain that little Timbaland competition or whatever. I don't want to call it little, but I wasn't gonna entertain it for real because I just didn't feel like chasing down people to, vote for me in the competition and whatnot. But they kept sending alerts to my phone, and I just went ahead and set it up and asked a couple people for a couple votes, and now I'm in second place. So with that being said, it's going up. If you want to help me out, you want to help me win this competition, man, I'm in second place in this Timbaland competition. It's many rounds, so you know what I mean. You got to make it all the way to the final round. But right now, I'm up and it's stuck. So you want to help the boy out, you know what I mean? Find the post where I posted the link. Platform that won't let me post the link, hit me up so I can get the instructions and tell you where to go so you can help your boy out for sure. If you ain't interested in helping it out, this song somewhere in, man, I ain't talking to you, dog. Appreciate y'all, man.
The Orbit Universe EP, executive produced by yours truly, Timbo the King. Me and Orbit did this before, and we found some real talent. One of the winners is still working with me right now. We doing it bigger. 10 artists, 100K, whole new shot. It's all on you, baby. Studio time with me.
My bad, Gringo gang. But yeah, are the awards even worth fighting for the way that some of our most powerful artists fight for them? Even though, you want them to fight for the equality in all things, including art. If eventually you lose this much interest in your awards and plaques and things like that, is there even a point in us continuing to fight to get the same amount of props and awards as everybody else? Y'all let me know something, Gringo gang. That's all I'm wondering. Let's keep it going.
I don't even be hanging my shit up like that. It's just about making more music. It ain't really about the plaques like that for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the people having the CDs in a CD player. I'd rather people have.
That's what I'm saying. That's why knowing your why and your purpose and the reason you're doing what you're doing, Gringo gang, is so important because, like Ye said, people who really don't focus on the awards and the recognition and things like that, it's about getting the message out there. It's about getting the vibe or the life-changing music out there, getting your art out there that you know it's going to change lives. That's the most important part of the game. The awards and things are just extra. So y'all make sure y'all remember that Gringo Gang. Never feel like you're less than another artist or you're not as important as another artist. You changing lives, the lives that need to be changed with your art in your own way to the crowd that you're meant to influence, affect, no matter how big or small. Every artist, who has that real passion and delivers that passion into what they do, it has an effect on somebody. Now, whether it has all the commercial effect that other artists have, there are other elements that determine that. But as far as valuing the art that you produce and the things you put out there, don't judge it based on the awards and the ceremonies and things like that. Because as you can see, for some strange reason, even when you get all that, you still end up throwing them awards and them plaques over there with the U-Haul boxes. Gringo Gang, how that happened? We spent our whole life drawing the awards and practicing our speeches and having a speech written down in your pocket, just to come to find out, you go end up throwing it in the corner. Gringo Gang. So yeah, Gringo Gang. Once I saw that, I just knew we had to talk about this, because there are a lot of people, watch other people shine and get all the awards and recognition, things like that, and feel like their hard work doesn't matter. But you have to know, that's why knowing the purpose of what you do is so important, because the outside world will make it seem, they will make you believe that what you're doing has no value because they didn't grade it at a certain level on their scale, and you can't go for that. Gringo Gang. Let's keep it going.
490 just under a gold plaque in they cars, 490,000. They have a million plaque in they 400 and people having the CDs in a CD player. I'd rather people have 490 just under a gold plaque in they cars, 490,000. They have a million, and the CD just be sitting up in somebody's crib, and it just sold because of whatever reason, because the label pushed it like that or whatever. Because the label pushed it like that or whatever. A lot of times.
That's a fact, Gringo Gang. Now let's make sure we heard what he said.
Somebody's crib, and it just sold because of whatever reason, because the label pushed it like that or whatever.
Yeah, like that's how most artists with a true love and passion for the game feel. Gringo Gang. I'd rather have, 1,000 people riding around bumping mine on a daily basis than, people getting my CD, 1 million people getting my CD, buy one, get one free with a Taco Bell special. You know what I'm saying, Gringo Gang? Like, I definitely feel what he's saying, because, your music has that effect on people, that draw, that pull, that makes your diehard fans continue to keep going to pick up your projects, continue to spread the word about you, and continue to keep supporting you in the future. That's way more valuable to have those loyal, repeat people than to have 1 million people check you out one time just because, a label picked you up out of nowhere and just threw money behind you and threw you in people's faces. I mean, that's good for a quick little bit of attention, but like we talked about in the last video with Sean Cotton, what separate the great artists from everybody else are the people who have a storyline that's connected to their fans. And if you just in everybody's ear because a big company promoted you, but nobody's connected to you, then those 1 million people who checked you out are gonna end up giving you less value back than having 1,000 diehard people that really put on for you. The math is just gonna end up tilting the scales towards the thousand people committed to you. Because all the fair weather fans, they gonna be gone once you switch up anything, once you express yourself at all in a way that they're not familiar with. They're gonna be gone because they're not connected with you. But your OG people who with you, they're gonna appreciate everything you do. And it's up to you to understand that regardless of what plaques and trophies and awards you get or don't get. You did what I'm saying, Gringo Gang. And if you don't understand that, or, you know, you're not content with that, then I suggest you don't do it. I suggest you don't dedicate yourself to a Gringo Gang. I suggest you just, you know, go in the studio on the weekends as a hobby, but don't dedicate yourself to it if you need the awards and the prizes to feel valuable, because it's a cold, sticky, icky game. And Ye finna tell you a little bit more about it.
A lot of times, it's like this whole trying to do real music and be the artist shit. It's so frustrating. Like, I don't even want to really be in this music game like 5 years from now. So I'm trying to figure out how to basically transfer over right now, because a lot of times I feel like I love this shit too much to deal with this music industry bullshit.
Boy, look at his face. And you know, we all know Kanye is such a polarizing figure because he wear his emotions on his sleeve 24/7. Kanye say how it is, what it is, how he gonna say it. How he feel is what it is. We all know that. So when I saw this little clip for the first time, I was like, whoa. Why would one of the greatest composers of the 21st century, literally, why would he get to a point early in his music career where he is highly awarded and highly recognized after all of his hard work? Why would he get to a point in his prime where he don't even want to be in the industry anymore? He don't even care about the plaques and the awards to the point where he tossing them on the ground after showing them to you. And he got them sitting by the U-Haul boxes. What is going on that is so irritating about industry politics that has one of the greatest producer, composer, songwriter, collaborators in music history of all of this period, of this century, this period of time? What is going on that has him wanting to exit the same industry that he gave his whole life up to get into and to get recognized in? Now, do you think he would be feeling this way if he didn't have so much pressure on himself to win those awards? Or do you think he would feel this way whether he was successful or unsuccessful in the industry, period? What do y'all think, Gringo Gang? You think chasing the highest of the heights in the music industry is what depresses you? Or do you think just being in the music industry, period, and working with the labels is what depresses you? Which one of y'all think it is that got Kanye looking all down and out and looking like Eeyore in pink? What y'all think it is, Gringo Gang? I don't know, but I thought this was deep. And man, y'all make sure y'all know what y'all signing up for, what you're getting into, and just make sure that it's worth it and it's what you want, because apparently the recognition and the awards is not everything. And if you don't want to take my word for it, look at Ye's face and rewind this clip. That was crazy. But Gringo Gang, that's the message I got for you today, man. Don't get caught up on the glitz and glam and the And the party and the recognition. Stay focused on the purpose, Gringo gang. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on the video right now. You dig. And until next time, I'ma holler at you in the next video, Gringo gang. Yes, sir. Ski.
Heard me, the world is such a different place. Now that I'm 30, the thickest hoes let me in they space. Skinny ones curve me, I couldn't stick to her anyway. She don't deserve me, I pray that when I get to the bay, they don't desert me. That nigga tried to play in my face. You won't desert me, nigga. That mean treat me like a sweet nigga. That'll make me murder you soon as I'm finished with this beat, nigga. 5'6" couldn't be bigger. I'm a deep nigga. 9mm sleep trigger. You can sleep with her. 9 niggas can't fit my New Balance with they feet, nigga.